Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to our channel. We're Haley and Colin. I'm Haley. The guy that's in there is Colin. We're married and we're having a baby. This, as you can tell from the title of the video, is my 34-week update.
You doing alright?
Yeah.
Is it going pretty good?
I think so, maybe.
Okay. Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, I'll check you back in just a few seconds.
No. I mean, I need a couple minutes. I have a pretty big list.
Okay, a couple minutes. I'll be back in.
Okay.
Say something?
Nope, I did not say anything, Colin.
Sorry, I thought I heard something. It might have been the door. Sorry, bye.
Oh, and before we really get started on my bump date, I'm going to let you know that I'm actually filming in Tucker's room. And what you're seeing over here is a little bitty sneak peek of some of the decorations that we have hung up in his room. So, there you go. Alrighty, so since my last update was, I think, a 23-week update or a bump date, I decided I would do another random number, 34 weeks. Since that last official bump date, a few things have changed. Some things are still the same. My list is really out of order, so I'm just gonna go down the list and talk about everything as they come up. So the first thing on the list, I have started to snore, which is something I've never done in my entire life. Another thing, when I first found out I was pregnant, I didn't have to have a body pillow or a pregnancy pillow until my belly got big enough to where I couldn't sleep on my stomach anymore, to where it was uncomfortable. I decided to just get a body pillow. But now the body pillow is terrible. It doesn't work, and that it might just be because I'm 34 weeks pregnant and everything's uncomfortable all the time. And speaking of, having to sleep on just on my left or right side is literally the worst thing in the world for me. I wake up and my right hip is hurting so bad, and it's really hard to sleep a lot of the time, and my back hurts. It's great. Pregnancy's great, guys. I still don't have stretch marks on my stomach yet. I do have them growing other places. The same places that I've mentioned before in my 23-week update, just really on my upper thighs, my backside. I can still put my shoes on. I can still see my feet. One of the funnier things is Colin says I've gotten a lot nicer. This is for him, like, compared to stories he's heard or stories we both heard of other women getting really hormonal and super irrational during the later parts of pregnancy. I'm considerably nicer than all the other stories he has heard. So I guess that's a good thing for Colin. Good thing for me, because our marriage hasn't been strained because of that. So I guess that's good. Okay, so one thing that happens now, that's really happened the entire pregnancy, but it's gotten a lot more intense, is I get up to pee at least 2 to 3 times a night. This is after I've stopped drinking water at 8 at night. Like, I've tried everything and I still get up 2 to 3 times. Sometimes it's 5, which is kind of ridiculous, but because he's gotten bigger, he's pushing on my bladder more, and it's awful because I have to get up that many times and subsequently wake Lola and Colin up. And speaking of nighttime and sleeping, one of my favorite things to do now that Tucker can kick like hard enough that Colin can really feel it is when we're sleeping, I'll turn over and be the big spoon, and I'll have my belly on Colin's back. Tucker's big enough that when he kicks in the middle of the night, he can actually wake Colin up now, which is really funny. My feet and hands are swollen. I think I talked about that in my 23-week update. Yeah, especially like my right hand and right foot get the most swollen. I'm really not sure why. And that's after I've like rested all day and drank enough water. They're just still swollen to me just because I've gained weight, and I've just gained weight in my feet and hands too. I'm also about to have to retire my wedding rings because this hand will get swollen and I can't get my rings off, and it's uncomfortable. So they're about to have to get put up for a little while until my hands go back to normal. Eggs are still a no-go. But I still have no like official cravings. Like when people ask, are you craving anything? Have you sick calling on any crazy Walmart runs in the middle of the night? And the answer is no. I guess the only thing you could maybe count as a craving, maybe, would be the fact that I always want some sort of potato. It doesn't matter what form it's in, really. Baked potato, fries, hash browns. Really just like potatoes, but that's not really any different than when I wasn't pregnant. I was always like game for a baked potato, fries, or hash browns at any point, at any time. So that's not really something that's different, but I'm really going to be surprised if he doesn't come out as a potato. I haven't fallen down or anything, which is really good, except for a trip going up the stairs one time. Other than that, I've been good. I haven't been as clumsy as I am not pregnant, so that's good. Oh, so Tucker already has an attitude. I think we've said this already, but the newest story about Tucker having an attitude and not really wanting to do what people want him to is I went to an ultrasound with my mom and dad. And while they were there, they tried to get Tucker to move, and they have this little vibraty thing. I don't know what it is. I actually haven't seen the doctor put it in his hand to use it. I just know he turns around and like uses it. And Tucker does not like it. Whenever we were looking at the ultrasound screen, we could see Tucker like just sleeping, chilling, doing his thing. The doctor used that. Tucker, he like got really mad because it woke him up. And then he ended up rolling over like he was trying to get away from it. And then the doctor did it on the other side and he rolled back over. So he was not really having the whole being woken up thing. He also doesn't like to just move on command. We're actually currently trying to catch him moving on camera so where y'all can see my belly moving. And it's literally taken like 3 to 4 days just trying to get some footage of that. We are still praying a lot. Everything's gone pretty smoothly so far. I mean, our pregnancy's not perfect. There are a few complications, but it's not anything really super life-threatening to me or Tucker or anything like that. And we're definitely very thankful that God's keeping me and Tucker healthy and safe. Something new has happened. At 33 weeks, my belly has dropped. It's nothing like super drastic, and I can tell probably more than anybody else just because I can feel it. He's definitely gotten heavier. At the last appointment, they said he weighed 5 pounds and 6 ounces. So we got a big old baby, and the doctor said he's got a big head. So that's fun. I think that is all. Oh, showing my belly?
Do it.
Wait, can you come in here and help me? I'll give you a little side bump action so you can see how big my belly's gotten since the last time. Hey, bud.
Hey.
It's still recording, right? Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Uh-oh.
What?
Almost showed him a little bit more of our,
Oh, I didn't even mention that. I forgot. Okay. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here's how big the belly is now. I'll turn forward.
Show him your innie.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Y'all probably can't even see it with the lighting the way it is, but I still have an innie.
Quit messing
Sorry.
with it like that. She always does that.
I forget that probably looks weird. I don't know if they can see it on camera, but there's my linea nigra right there. I told them they might not even be able to see it because you can't even tell.
I can kind of tell a little bit.
But
That's our baby.
yeah.
Right there. Woo! What's up, Tuck?
But I am filming, we are filming in his nursery, and I think you were able to see parts of his decoration. But
Well, now they can see the full T over there.
Well, there you go. You get a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have lots of other videos coming out, some fun ones. Hopefully Tucker will stay in so that we can film these and get them out to you. But I'm currently in the middle of packing my hospital bag. So what's in my hospital bag video coming up. And the nursery tour is definitely going to come up this month.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already, like this video or all the other videos that we have.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our channel because that's how we make money. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. So subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the bell to turn on post notifications so you don't miss our new videos, and you might miss his birth vlog if he decides to show up early. Hopefully he doesn't. He needs to stay in. But anyway, that's it. Was that it?
Don't ask
Like,
me.
subscribe, hit the bell.
Bye.
Bye.